This is the Free Lunch Podcast, where facts are facts and bread is bread.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to Free Lunch, where you don't even got to stand in line. You can get this real for free. I'm here with the Lxnch Gang. We got Lou, we got DJ Sam, Sean Rob, we got Anthony Dawson in the building with us, and I go by the name of Mike Sarge. And obviously, y'all already know what's been going on within our nation. George Floyd, rioting, equality, Black Lives Matter, all of those different things are happening. So, of course, why not have us discuss it? And we want to start off with the situation, the tragedy itself that started all this, which was the incident between the police and George Floyd. And today we're going to start off with Lou. Lou, man, let the people know, like, how were you feeling when you first saw the video?
Yeah, I'm not watching that video. I refuse to watch another black man die on camera like that. I heard about it. I saw a picture, and I was like, nah. And the only reason I even saw the picture is because it was the only post on my Instagram for like 6 posts. And it just kept going down, 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 down. I didn't see the video. I saw like angles where it was all 4 of them just kind of standing around. I saw a clip where they were like, hey, he can't breathe. But I'm not watching 8 minutes of a black man dying like that on camera. I refuse to do that. I've seen it too much. You know, it's been going on my entire adult life. And honestly, I'm not watching them no more. And the fact that we got to keep putting videos out, or the fact that videos got to get like this to, you know, for people to start having conversations, it's a shame. So, yeah, I didn't watch it. I don't think I'll ever watch it. I'm not watching any more of them. I'm gonna treat them like slave movies. I'm gonna be aware of them, and I'm just gonna move on with it.
Facts. I can certainly understand that, and you're not the only one. There are plenty of people that felt the exact same way. So I feel you on that. Sean, how you feeling about this, bro?
I did watch the video. I only watched a little bit of it. I couldn't even get through the whole thing. It made me very upset, emotional. I just don't understand why that had to happen. Like, there's zero excuse for it. Man's laying on his stomach in handcuffs. Not much that he could do. And to kneel on his neck for 8 minutes while he's telling you he can't breathe, basically, you know, begging for his life. Like I said, there's no excuse. Made me very upset. Yeah, I couldn't get through the full thing because it was just too much. But yeah.
I feel you. Hey, bro, Anthony, what you think, bro?
Man, I'm pretty much numb to it, man. Like, I've been seeing these how many times on social media now, or real life, or, you know, through personal experience with police, you know what I mean? Like, I'm numb to it, bro. I'm always more surprised that other people are surprised that this is still going on than anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The numbness is especially depending on what neighborhood you're from or where you grew up, like you kind of just, like I'm with you as far as the numbness part. Like, you don't want to feel the numbness, like, but it's like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I keep seeing these same images over and over. That's wild. Sam, man, what are your thoughts, bro? Because I know not just you, but like people that you talk to on a consistent basis, they're very aware, like, what's going on. So what are your thoughts? Like, what were your thoughts when you first saw it, and like, how you feeling about it now?
Dawson kind of took the words right out of my mouth. When I first saw the headline, I was like so desensitized to the situation. I was like, man, like, not again. But then I kind of realized it was bigger than what just, you know, another cop killing another innocent black man. So I did watch part of the video. I couldn't stomach to watch it. You know, a man, you know, slowly killing this man on, you know, live on camera. It was tough to take in all at once. And when I kind of saw the video, I'm like, nah, this is just, for some reason, going on all Black Lives Matters and anybody life getting taken away is like, this is a serious matter. This one kind of like felt different. I'm like, yo, this is wild. Like, I did my research on it. You know, they sent the cops over, you know, because he did, like, you know, he had counterfeit money or a bad check, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, man, the cops really had this man handcuffed, you know, stomach on the ground, knee on his neck, and killed this man. like it's point blank period. It's disgusting. It's sad. It's getting repetitive. And one thing that I keep seeing trending on, Twitter and Instagram and everything, the same position that Colin Kaepernick was in, people was outraged for it. It's the same position the cop was. Not as much outrage. The first initial outrage were not equivalent. People are still mad to this day that Colin Kaepernick is kneeing, over the flag than, a cop putting a knee in somebody's neck, eventually taking his life away. So it's funny how God really recreate things and put things in front of our face to show us a message or the lesson that he's trying to teach. So it's crazy. It's wild. My condolences to the George Floyd family and anybody that was associated or knew him personally. And this is a tough pill. This is honestly a tough pill for everybody to swallow.
Smitty, what was your initial reaction to just the George Floyd portion? Not necessarily the writing, but when the story came up on your feed, did you watch the video? Things like that. Like, what was just your initial reaction?
Like, the closest thing that I can really describe it as if somebody who just recently went paralyzed, or if you sit on the toilet for too long and your feet go numb. That was like legitimately how I felt. Because I was like, wow, it's happening again, and we're recording it, and I'm thinking it's just going to be like every other case where a black man is murdered and we're all watching it, and we're just going to go on about our day.
Yeah, no, for sure. I can definitely say I was in that boat originally. But then when the wave of just social media started happening, I was like, all right, well, let me figure out what exactly is going on. Because after the Arbery case, I was like, man, I don't need to be looking at another story with another black dude getting killed. Like, I just don't need to see this again. So when I saw the video, I was like, I actually watched it. I know there are many people, Lou said it, like, I couldn't watch it. I don't want people thinking that, like, just because you could watch it, that, like, you're somehow strong. Like, if anything, I view it as a weakness in a lot of ways. Like, the fact that I was able to watch it, because that lets me know that I've experienced too much of that pain, and that I really am becoming numb to some of it. So, like, I don't want people walking around thinking like, oh yeah, like, I'm just so strong because I was able to watch it. The truth is, like, no one should have to see that. And I think the thing that caught my attention the most is the fact that it's not just that it was over a fraudulent, dollar bill or something. It wasn't just that they put him in the car and then pulled him back out. It's not just that the fact that there were multiple officers on him when he couldn't move or that he could barely breathe. For me, it was the fact that this man, y'all know how sacred the black mother is in the black community. This man was crying out to his mother, dog, who had died 2 years prior. Do y'all understand what type of mindset that y'all have to be in, or how, like, to cry out to y'all's mom? Like, think about that right now. Like, we're all proud black men in here. Like, we all have worked hard, way better off than a lot of people that we know. Do you understand, like, the state of mind that you have to be to not only cry out for your mother, but you're crying out for your mother who's not even living? So, like, to me, that was probably the most disheartening thing when I watched that video. And then when I thought that it couldn't get worse, is the fact that old buddy on his neck was chilling like it was like a badge of honor. Like he knew he was gonna get away with it. There was no shame, no nothing. And to the fact that not only people like us are seeing that, y'all, the fact that middle schoolers are seeing this and they're talking about it, the fact that there are kids out here thinking that it's a joke lets you know, back to Sam's point about Kaepernick, it lets you know that there are people that legitimately don't think this is an issue. The coach for the Broncos made a statement that he doesn't believe that there is racism or discrimination in the NFL. What? Well, yo, my guy, why do you think there's a Rooney Rule? There's literally a rule where you have to interview black candidates or minority candidates. There's a reason for that rule. If there was no racism, why do we have that rule? So, like, what?
Who Who was that white boy who was the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns? He played for Texas. He was always acting a fool.
Baker Mayfield.
Man,
Mayfield.
and Manziel and
Manziel.
Manziel, they act just like the average black man would, you know, low flamboyant, you know, got a little flair to him or whatever, and that's not seen as a problem. But if there's a black man in their position that acts like that, now it's like, oh well, he's cocky, he's arrogant, this, that, and the third. He needs to humble himself. I'm like, so you bash the black man for doing it, but you praise the white man who acts the same way.
Hey, that I mentioned when I agree with that point. Like when people bring up that point, you know who I actually bring up comparisons to? I ask people, what's the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor?
No.
They the exact same person. Thank you. It's skin tone. They are the exact same person. They are both cocky. They are both like arrogant. They both are skilled at what they do. Let's put that out there. They both very, very skilled at what they do. But I do notice that some people view Floyd in a super negative way, but then look at Conor like he's just like this real dude. Yeah, Conor's just so raw. He's so, like, wait a minute, what? Like, I don't understand.
Because
Media is guilty of that too. Media perpetuates those stereotypes of us, and almost to the point of fear mongering. Where I believe we're depicted. You know, you go as far back as the original Birth of a Nation showing in the White House, where black people were depicted as animals who were raping white women. And that was shown in the White House, and that was used to segregate us. And you know, that was the image that was put out of it. So like this has been going, you know, the beginning of America. This isn't anything new. We just have cameras. You know what I mean? And not only that, we gave the racists a platform to expose themselves.
Thanks for watching Free Lunch on YouTube, and be sure to subscribe for more content.